Hello everyone, welcome to this series on cultural studies. And in this video, we are going to discuss the ideas of André Bazin. Introduction. André Bazin, born in 1918 and passing in 1958, holds a prominent place among the most influential Western intellectuals of the 20th century. His significant contributions to cinema, particularly through the founding of Cahiers du Cinéma, played a pivotal role in the birth of Nouvelle Vague, the most critical movement in post-war cinema. Bazin's work provided a foundational vocabulary for discussing cinema, influencing everything from Hollywood studios to experimental art schools. Despite his early death at 40, his impact on film studies and his theoretical contributions remain deeply influential. Early life and education. Bazin was a product of French Third Republic, where education was a state ideology. After spending his youth in the French provinces, he moved to Paris in 1938 to study at the prestigious École Normale Supérieure at Saint Cloud, aiming to become a teacher. Although Bazin considered himself a teacher first and foremost, his educational efforts occurred outside the state system due to his failure of a crucial exam in 1941 caused by a stammer. This setback, rather than a deterrent, prompted Bazin to seek his vocation independently, driven partly by widespread disillusionment with French institutions following the country's capitulation to Germans in 1940 and the establishment of Vichy government. Engagement with film and Esprit journal. Before 1940, Bazin's interest in film was just one of his many intellectual pursuits, which ranged from geology to zoology, American fiction, and German phenomenology. However, his engagement with film deepened due to his attachment to the journal Esprit. This Catholic, non-communist left journal included contributors like filmmaker and critic Roger Lienhardt, who advocated for the importance of sound in cinema. Lienhardt believed sound enhanced film's ability to capture reality, an idea that significantly influenced Bazin's thoughts on cinema. Theoretical contributions. Bazin's most enduring theoretical contribution lies in his realist aesthetic, particularly his focus on the fundamental technology of the camera. In his seminal essay, The Ontology of the Photographic Image, 1944, Bazin argued that photography was the most critical event in the history of the plastic arts because it produced images mechanically and chemically devoid of subject elements. This mechanical production established a direct, indexical relationship between the object photographed and its representation, a concept central to Bazin's commitment to realism. Post-war years and Cahiers du Cinéma. In the post-war years, Bazin's contributions extended beyond theoretical writing. He wrote for mass circulation newspapers and ran various cine clubs, engaging diverse audiences from intellectual elites to working class individuals across Morocco and Germany. The culmination of his efforts was the founding of Cahiers du Cinéma in 1951, born out of his political and cultural isolation. Through this magazine, Bazin trained a new generation of critics and filmmakers, profoundly impacting cinema's critical and commercial discourse. Influence on the Nouvelle Vague. The critics and filmmakers who emerged from the pages of Cahiers du Cinéma, such as Claude Chabrol, Jean-Luc Godard, Jacques Rivette, Eric Romer, and François Truffaut, became central figures in the Nouvelle Vague movement. They elaborated the amateur theory, which emphasized the director as the primary author of a film, elevating the status of film auteurs and shaping critical perspectives on cinema. Key films and directors. Bazin's realist aesthetic is best exemplified in his admiration of directors Orson Welles and Roberto Rossellini. Welles's Citizen Kane showcased technological advancements with new lenses that allowed greater depth of field, capturing a more complex reality. In contrast, Rossellini's Paisa achieved realism through social means, using non-professional actors to portray the stark realities of post-war Italy. These contrasting approaches highlighted Bazin's understanding of realism as a dynamic interplay between technology and social context. Legacy and renewed interest. After Bazin's death, his work experienced a period of eclipse, overshadowed by new theoretical frameworks and the changing role of critics in the film industry. However, recent decades have seen a renewed interest in Bazin's theoretical sophistication, particularly in light of the digital age. While some argue that digital images challenge Bazin's axiom of indexicality, the enduring power of most digital images still relies on their connection to reality. As platforms for visual images proliferate, Bazin's insights into the role of the critic and curator have become increasingly relevant. Conclusion. André Bazin's legacy as one of the greatest writers on cinema remains unchallenged. His profound insights into the relationship between technology, realism, and film criticism continue to influence contemporary film studies. As the digital age evolves and the role of the critic becomes ever more important, Bazin's work provides valuable lessons for understanding and analyzing cinema. His contributions encapsulated in key publications What is Cinema Volume 1 and 2 continue to inspire and guide future generations of filmmakers and critics. So this was the discussion on the ideas of André Bazin. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.